trade my earthly home for a better one, bright and fair. Oh, the right and left to prepare our mansion for his children. Well, Lord, and I'll join him in that land where there's no sorrow. Oh, when I receive, yeah, I want to let roll. Lord, you know I want a mansion on the road, and oh, my Lord, go there. Well, the love will always, Lord, let me live. I want to be on your throne. Oh, Lord, please preserve. Yeah, I'm on that road. Yeah, I know there's always there. It is always there's sunshine. Come on now. I know there's no cold on the red wheel. Oh, for the sun. Lord, you know that I need Lord. I'm gonna wrap my road. Will I receive? Yeah, I'm on that road. Hey, you know I want a mansion. I want a brand new mansion, Robin. And I know, Lord, that will, the love that will, hey, just let me, I wanna be your throne. Lord, please preserve. Yeah, I'm on that road. Come on. Hey, you know I want a mansion. I want a brand new mansion, Robin. Lord, and I know right there, well, the love and will, Lord, just let me, I wanna be
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. It's an honor to participate this year on the Southeast Lectureship. I want to extend to Brother Doss my sincere appreciation for the invitation to participate this year. We want Brother Doss to know that we sent up prayers for him when he had his accident. And we're thankful that the Lord heard the prayers of the righteous. We appreciate him for his labor in the vineyard of King Jesus. We appreciate the Liberty City Church and the fine work that Brother Freeman White has done over the years, and the baton that was passed between he and Brother Doss. We're thankful for them and for the contributions they have made. I'm in great company this afternoon. My preaching partner, Douglas Goodman, is in the audience. My father in the gospel, Dr. Eugene Lawton, is in the audience. And then my lovely wife is in the audience. And so I feel like I'm in good company on this morning. Thank you, Brother Campbell, for the introduction. We are just excited to share a word with you from the book of Job. In your program book, the chapter assigned is Job 2, but the actual chapter is Job chapter 21. So if you don't mind standing as we read from the word, I want to take a thought from verses 7 through 13 as we talk on this subject, the prosperity of the wicked. The prosperity of the wicked. Why do the wicked still live? Continue on. Also become very powerful. Their descendants are established with them in their sight, and their offspring before them. The houses are free from fear, and the rod of God is not on them. His eye looks without fail. His path does not hold. They send forth their little ones like the flock, and their children skip about. They sing to the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the flute. That's a nice way of saying they like to party. They spend their days in prosperity, and suddenly they go down to Sheol or to the grave. That's the reading of the text, and all God's people said, Amen. You may be seated. Prosperity and those novels were about an impoverished boys from humble backgrounds who through hard work, determination, courage, and honesty rose from rags to riches. And in those novels, those boys would perform some act of bravery or honesty. It might be returning lost money, or some daring rescue caught the attention of a wealthy benefactor, and the poor boy became rich. Job's story is not like that, because Job goes from riches to rags and then rags to riches.
Yes, sir.
The story of Job is a theological conundrum, and it raises a lot of questions. Why do the righteous suffer?
Well,
Why do bad things happen to good people?
come on.
If God is sovereign, why does God allow evil to exist? It's a theological conundrum. What does it mean to experience the patience of Job? And then the question on the floor this afternoon is, why do the wicked prosper? Scholars looking at this particular chapter will refer to what they call retribution theology. Retribution theology simply says you get what you deserve. Retribution theology says God blesses good people and God punishes bad people. You get what you deserve. If you get sick, it's because you were bad. And sickness is a sign that God is punishing you. If you do well in business, God is blessing you. This theological conundrum raises additional question. How could a good God allow so much evil? So the question on the floor might be, is it fair for the wicked to live in Beverly Hills and the righteous live in the ghetto?
Well,
is it fair for thugs, gangsters, hustlers to drive high-end luxury cars and church folk have to catch the bus? Is it fair for white cops to get a slap on the wrist for killing black folk while black folk get thrown in jail for lesser crimes? Is it fair when you can be rich and racist with no political experience and sit on the highest seat in office, while Social Security benefits is a concern for others? Somebody said favor ain't fair, but it's free. We can expect blessings, we can expect favor when faith leads us, blessings follow. There are three things that I want to share from this particular chapter, Job chapter 21. If the time allows, I want to talk about the absurdities of life where fake friends sometimes have a twisted theology. If time permits, I'd like to talk about the authenticities of life where righteous folk do suffer in the real world. Then if time permits, I want to talk about the authority of the life giver. We serve a sovereign God who is in control of everything. Fake friends with a twisted theology, the absurdities of life. You know the story of Job. Job's friends came to visit him to show sympathy and comfort him. Eliphaz, Zophar, and Bildad. Each of them came in Job's time of need. And I want to say this afternoon, you need a friend when life comes crashing in on you. Not a fair weather friend, not a get in your business friend, not a tell all your business friend, not let's have a good time friend, not a shade throwing friend, but a real friend. And they started out good. They sat with Job for 7 days. But then the attack came. In chapter 4, Eliphaz says the innocent do not suffer. In chapter 8, Bildad attacks by saying God rewards the good. And then Zophar rebukes Job. And then they not only do they come one time, but they come back and back again, pointing their finger at Job. You must have done something wrong. And then in chapter 18, Bildad pictures the awful doom of the wicked like this. The wicked are like a light going out, a bird being trapped, a criminal being chased, a tent torn down, and a tree dried up. And what Bildad is trying to say is the wicked deserve what they get. And Job, you must be wicked for this to happen to you. Chapter 20, Zophar argues that the seeming prosperity of the wicked is only brief. But watch this. Fake friends sometimes have twisted theology. Prosperity does not mean spirituality. Suffering does not mean carnality. I know I'm right this afternoon because just look at Luke 12. There was a rich farmer, and that rich farmer said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear down my barns, and I'm going to build bigger barns. But the Lord said, thou fool, this night your soul will be required, and then whose barns will this belong to? He died a fool's death. So prosperity does not mean spirituality. Read Luke 16, the rich man and Lazarus. The rich man had everything. Lazarus didn't have anything. But both of them died. But the rich man died lost. Sickness and tragedy does not mean sin is in your life. Sometimes we have this twisted theology. John chapter 9, there was a man born blind, never seen the sunrise, never seen the sunset. A man born blind, he'd never seen a rose-colored garden, never seen the majestic mountains on the hillside. And the disciples asked the Lord a question, who did sin? Was it this man or was it his parent? Because, you know, when you got a twisted theology, you always got to point the finger at somebody. You got to blame somebody. And Jesus said, nobody sinned, but this man was born this way for the glory of Almighty God. Twisted theology. Luke chapter 13, some folk came to Jesus and said, did you hear about the Tower of Siloam? It fell on about 18 and they died. And then there were some people that mingled the blood of animal sacrifices with the blood that Pilate's soldier killed. And that's a terrible tragedy. And Jesus said, I'll tell you nay, but except you repent, you shall all likewise perish. I came to say this afternoon, righteous folk suffer in a real world. Righteous folk, good folk suffer in a real world. In chapter 21, Job is crying out for a sympathetic hearing. He's saying, I wish you would listen. I wish you would look at my life. I wish you would hear my cry. Job debunks the doctrine of retribution, justice. The three friends of Job argue that God always afflicts the wicked. But Job pointed out to them that the wicked, even the wicked, seem to be prospering. In other words, you say that bad things happen to bad folk. Wicked folk receive evil things. But Job said, no, y'all looking at this thing wrong. Wicked folk even prosper. Job described the radiant life of the wicked. They live long. They have many children. They have healthy herds. They party. They have a good time. They involved in music and dancing. They even die peacefully. And then they flaunt God. They wonder what they would gain by praying to God. And that's strange. It causes you to scratch your head. We know why good folk ought to be blessed, but why does it seem that wicked folk are blessed? So Job cries out, why do the wicked still live? continue on and become very powerful. They have security on every side. Their children and their homes are safe. Their business prosper. They live long. They enjoy their prosperity. They have descendants who share their family wealth. And the death of the wicked is suffered. They don't even have any pain. They don't linger in agony, and they long for deliverance. But the saddest thing about the wicked is they leave God out of their lives and still seem to prosper. And so Job invites his friends to take an honest look at the world. Y'all got a minute here? Can we take an honest look at the world? Wicked men live long, prosperous lives in spite of the fact that they openly deny God. Well, who are the wicked? We need to define who the wicked are. Wicked people are evil men and seducers. Paul said they shall wax worse and worse. Evil people are lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, arrogant, revilers, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, unloving, irreconcilable, malicious gossip, without self-control, haters of love, haters of good, treacherous, reckless. There are some wicked folk in this world. I can't even say it's a wicked, wicked world. Not only is it a wicked, wicked world, we got a wicked, wicked brotherhood. And sometimes there's more hoods than brothers in the brotherhood. Y'all got a minute here? Counterfeit leaderships, sugar-coated sermons, Mickey Mouse members, watered down worship service. It's a wicked, wicked world. But in the real world, saved folk get sad and sick, while sinners have success and celebrate. In the real world, good folk grieve and grumble, while bad folk bloom and blossom. In the real world, the sheep in life suffer while the goats glow. In the real world, the righteous get weary while the wicked prosper. We have to realize just because you in the church of Christ don't mean you won't have no trouble. Just because you go to church every Sunday, give as you prosper, don't bother nobody. In the real world, good folk do suffer sometimes. We all go through down Agony Alley, Broken Promise Boulevard. Can't believe this is happening to me, Cole. We all go down Disappointment Drive, Frustration Freeway, Heartbreak Highway. We've all been there. Say amen if you can. You do your best, and your best ain't good enough. You do what's right, and it still turns out wrong. Am I talking to anybody? No matter how hard you try, you just don't seem to get anything accomplished. Your kids grow up and go the wrong path. Your whole life is just one big regret. And it seems like while you're trying to do right, the wicked are prospering. David had that problem in Psalm 73. David said his feet came close to stumbling. He almost slipped. He became envious of the arrogant. He saw prosperity of the wicked. They had no pain in death. They wasn't troubled like other men. They wore pride like a necklace around their neck. And David pondered and David wondered. He was troubled by what he saw. But the Bible said until he set foot in the sanctuary of God. Say amen, somebody. Church service, church attendance is good and important, because sometimes you need to come out of the real world and get a hallelujah, get an amen, get a praise the Lord, get a word from the Lord, hear a fervent prayer from a brother, hear the something to sing like my brother sang this afternoon, because sometimes we think that the lifestyle of the wicked is the way to go until we come to the house of God. And David said, they go to slippery places. This is the real end of wicked. Their feet are slippery. They cast to destruction. They are destroyed in a moment. Anybody with me? They are swept away suddenly. But in the real world, good folk do suffer. And sometimes good folk suffer, and it's not their fault. Amen. Do I have any help here? We always want to blame. How could this happen to somebody? How could you get in this? You must have done something wrong. Not always. Not always. And this story of Job is a prime example. Because what Job says, this text says, is a sovereign God of everything.
And that's why I want to talk about, in these few minutes that I have left, the authority of the life giver. See, a wicked world cannot compete with a sovereign God. Do I have any out there? We need to realize God is sovereign. And even though he allows his children to suffer, he's still in control. That's right. And it took, now those three friends of Job, maybe they were his age, but it took a young man to set the record straight. Elihu came on the scene. And Elihu pointed them toward a sovereign God. And Elihu argued that God was not silent through Job's suffering. You know, they thought that God had gone away, God had got quiet, and Elihu said, no, God wasn't silent. He argued that God is not unjust. And Elihu argued that God is neither uncaring, nor is he powerless to act on behalf of his people. Elihu presented a totally different perspective on suffering from that of Job's three friends. What Elihu tries to show is that Job's suffering was not because of past sin, but Job's suffering was allowed by God to draw Job closer to God. Are y'all with me? Job's suffering was to show him that God does reward the righteous. And Job's suffering was to teach him that God is sovereign, in control of the affairs of this life. It does not matter how down you get. It does not matter what happens in life. The child of God needs to remind themselves, God has a plan for you. Just like God had a plan for Job, God has a plan for us. Do I have some help here? See, this sovereign God that we serve, it may seem like the wicked is getting over. It may seem like doing right comes to naught. It may seem like what you do for the Lord, there's no reward, but God has a plan. Sin will alienate us. Sin will separate us from a holy God. But somebody in God's plan has to bring man back to God. Adam couldn't do it because it was his sin that got us in the mess that we're in the first place. Noah couldn't do it because after saving his family from the flood, Noah got drunk. Abraham couldn't do it because he lied to save his hide. Isaac could not do it. He followed his daddy's bad example and lied to Abimelech and lied more than once. Jacob couldn't do it because he stole his brother's birthright and blessing. David couldn't do it. He took another man's wife and had her husband killed. Jonah couldn't do it. He went into another direction to avoid God's commandments. Matthew was a puppet. He couldn't do it. Peter cursed and carried a sword. He couldn't do it. Paul persecuted the church. He couldn't do it. It had to be somebody who knew no sin, who would become sin for us. And that's why you got to remember that even while it seemed like the wicked is prospering and you didn't do nothing wrong, your hand didn't get caught in the cookie jar. They lied on you. They misrepresented you. They tore down your reputation. You got to look to Jesus who became sin for us. God has a plan. When it seems like the wicked is prospering, don't you give in and don't you give out. Say this about it. Even when your friends, even when the phone calls stop coming, say amen. Even when the invitations stop coming, you hold on to God's unchanging hand. And Job didn't have no real friend, but I found a friend in Jesus. He's everything to me. He doesn't. Do I have some help here? I feel like getting loose now. He's a real friend. He's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. And it may seem like the wicked are prosperous, but they don't really prosper. Say amen. You don't know what prosperity is until you get saved. Saved folk can sleep at night. Saved folk don't have to toss and turn. Saved folk know that they got a hope that's laid up in heaven. Say amen, somebody. Saved folk are waiting for the second return of Jesus Christ. Saved folk can say, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Saved folk, saved, am I talking to any saved folk in here? Don't be looking at the wicked. Look at the righteous. And when you look at the righteous, just wait on God and wait and see if God will bless you in the end. May God bless you.